Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. I believe we're basically at the end of the game. I looked at it, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm pretty sure we've just about gotten all the mutagens, which means that we're probably pretty close. Okay. Yeah, we'll just continue and see. The zombie T-Rex will spawn once you clear at least one of the mansion's biomes. A perfect opportunity to make the rounds. Right. Cool. Putting your foot on the first staircase of the mansion, you sense that the full contents of the demo have now been loaded into active memory. Before you deal with the T-Rex, you have a demo to maintain. Okay. Let's go to the kitchen, I guess. Sure. You teleport to the kitchen. Stacks of dirty dishes reach toward the ceiling, while vegetables drip into rotten slush over the countertops. The cabinet doors slam open and shut unassisted. And around the corner, you spy chlorophyll green tendrils creeping toward you. Let's trim the overgrowth. No matter how many times you prune the overgrowth, it always grows back. But it wants a piece of you. Better grab the shears. That's fair. You follow the tendrils to their source, a large carnivorous plant. Its roots bursting through ruptured tiles. Mysterious growth beta. Take out those tendrils. Alright. Sure. Let's think about this. Not a great start, all things considered. Alright, well, we can cut tendrils. So sure. And let's match there. Aw, boo. This game is a lot better at matching than me. Ow! Okay, not bad. I wanted to do that. Okay, nice. Increase blue symbols by 15. Oh dear. Okay. That's not terrible. Ow. Yeah, that didn't really help us much. I'm gonna take another knife while I can. Okay. Let's cut some tendrils, shall we? We need more orange. Understood. Keep going. Let's get our orange up. Oh, nice! That's fine. We can finish it off right now. Very cool. Defeated, the man-eater's overgrown roots shrink back into the ground, leaving the floor strewn with multi-textured earth. Amidst the debris, something captures your eye. A small glowing leaf. Despite the threatening nature of its host, the leaf seems highly nutritious. Huh. Always something new to find, even down here. Fair. Restores 15 health. Oh. Alright, well, I suppose... Let's just replace the bandages, then. Sure. Cool, cool. Alright, let's just hop into this. We can continue. Go, 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 go. Okay, we'll go back to the kitchen. Because there's another pathway we need to go down. Let's do the dishes. Always such a mess in here. Yeah, that's fair. You're already reaching for a soap and sponge when a screaming chili pepper shoves a tower of fuzz-encrusted plates in your direction. With practiced precision, you catch each disgusting plate, balancing them on your forearms and gingerly returning them to the countertop. Killer vegetables or not, there's dishes to be done. Of course. Clean the dishes with expert precision. Alright. 10%. Steals all spoons. Okay. So we probably want to build that up pretty quick. We really need some orange. No, not the spoons! Stop that! Okay, it didn't collect any spoons, so that's fine. Okay, it did this time, so... You know what, let's process some of the dishes. And give me that! Oh, it's gathered more spoons. How dare you! Probably wasn't our best option. This chili pepper's mean. Ooh, perfect spot for a combo. Grab 2 spoons. Let's process. Give me those. One spoon, okay. probably fine. Not perfect. That's 2 more spoons. I feel like we need to get 2 gimme that's ready. Because otherwise we're just not going to do that great. Okay, now we have 2 ready. Perfect. 3 ready, actually. Nice. Okay. Well, you're gonna give me those. I want them. Wash the dishes, and then you'll give me those. Okay, 1 spoon. I feel like 1 spoon is not worth using give me that on. So we're just gonna match. Ah, ooh, actually, that's pretty good for us. Okay. We got 2 spoons. Can't really do much about it, so... Probably should have grabbed a blue match. That was probably not smart. There's like a hair that's grabbing onto my foot. It's not cool. Okay. What are you grabbing this time? 2? Okay. Well, let's wash dishes and then grab. We have enough for 3, so that's pretty good. I suppose we'll just give me that. Prevent it from using quite as much. Okay. Honestly, the more combos you get, the better, because that means the more that I get to steal. Okay, now we actually have enough spoons. Okay, we're done then. Perfect. Ha-ha! We're gonna wash the dishes, and you can't stop us. Ha 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 ha! You finally managed to scrub the last of the dishes and safely tuck them in the drawer. The rotten vegetables jeer, their fun interrupted. They chatter and use gestures that would be rude if they had more fingers. Get back in the crisper now. Sullen but obedient, the vegetables scatter across the floor and tumble into the refrigerator. They attempt to close the door behind them, but it's stuck. Bombs do not belong in the fridge, Onion. You hear something that sounds like papery mumbling before a cartoonishly round bomb is tossed from the fridge, allowing the door to close. Thank you, Onion. I need to make sure they stop getting their hands on weapons. True. We probably don't need that. Alright. Cool. Very nice. So, I feel like we only have about 8 mutagens left to collect. Because it's probably 5 and 5, so... You know. So this is it kind of feels like this is like the post game or like the epilogue. Okay, let's skip over here. Hello, hello. Suits of armor. You find yourself back in the Hall of Knights. Their metallic sheen has dulled since your last visit. One suit of armor seems to have wandered off, its post along the wall conspicuously bare. You brace yourself for the tooth-shattering screech of metal on metal, as another suit of armor, bearing a shield, turns toward you and gives a friendly wave. Wave back at the friendly knight. He raises a hand in casual greeting. Hey, nice to see you again. Cool. Alright. The knight stands at attention, waiting for a verbal trigger. How are you doing? You cover your ears just in time to protect them from the sound of the suit of armor shrugging amiably. Gotta remember to stop doing that. The suit of armor taps on its shield, which bears a symbol on each quadrant. Arrange the symbols in the correct order, get a prize. Okay, let's play. Ye old motion-controlled puzzle. Copy the knight's movements to gain progress. Match the opponent's most matched symbols to gain progress. Okay. Well, we have fair... Let's go ahead and do this one. Yeah! Haha! Alright, so we want the bolts. Okay, bolts are green. Bolts are green. Let's go green. Okay. Okay, we need orange. Alright. Shuffles your symbol count. Well, that's rude. We can't make an orange match, so let's just make a nut, a bolt, whatever. Again, can't really make an orange. So we should probably make... Let's make this red. There we go. Okay, that's kind of annoying. By kind of annoying, I mean very annoying. No, let's match here. Yeah, perfect. Much better. Okay, now we need greens. We can do that. Oofsta! Oofsta! Chill, buddy! Wow! Okay. Okay, well, it's a good thing we need those anyway. Just shuffling the board a little bit. Works for me. Let's... Yeah. That'll work. Oh, and then we can raise hand, and then it resets the board. And then that'll help us finish it off right away. Okay, let's see. Just need to match a blue, and then something else. Alright, we can match pretty much anything, so there we go. Cool. It's not my best work, but whatever. The knight gives you a satisfied and courteous bow before marching back into its proper place. Despite its seemingly robotic nature, every time you meet, the knight seems to have constructed a new puzzle for you. You probably spend a lot of time thinking of these, huh? Thanks for the effort. Cool. All right. Okay. The game crashed. Fascinating. Okay, good. It did save my progress. Perfect. Aha. All right. Well, we have the caretaker ability now, so let's go ahead and jog to map F3 Demo Man's T-Rex Hall. Your labor's done, you advance to the boss room. Here we go. How many times have you run through this demo, entered this hall, and seen the zombie T-Rex burst through its walls? How many times have you attempted what you're about to attempt now, only to clear the encounter and die to an unavoidable dinosaur claw? Bracing yourself, you feel the telltale rumble of the boss's approach reverberate through your insides, until something catches your eye. To your left, a door to the bar beckons, and it's slightly ajar. Huh. Well, that's strange. Humpkin's expression behind the dusty bar is more resigned than upset. So, back to business as usual? Lad, are you still going around trying to tell everybody the game got cancelled? Yeah, I am. You're wasting your time. Half of these NPCs barely have a pathfinding function, let alone sentience. Sorry about the bar. I remember how much joy it used to bring you. That's what I get for making my home base a room that magically teleports to the protagonist's location. I've learned my lesson. I know you don't understand what I'm doing here, but you'll get your bar back soon. There's just one last NPC I gotta talk to. Right. Let's talk to this T-Rex. Let's do it. You take a deep breath and stare at the door to the bar. Well, aren't you gonna go be a big hero like you planned? Oh. Oh, fascinating. Actually, something's wrong. Yeah. Sorry, I was just going. That's mysterious. This is it. You take a deep breath, clench your butt cheeks, and kick open the doors to the boss room. Shards of wood and brick fly at you as the zombie T-Rex crashes through the wall and bellows its mighty roar. One last job. Disable the zombie T-Rex movement scripts. Disable the T-Rex once and for all. Alright, so we need 10 of everything. Oh, we need 20 of the skulls. So it's not an immediate victory. Okay, dang, stop, don't get more. There you go. Ow! You found the right spot to frame perfect something. I missed it. Should have read it before. At last, the T-Rex stands before you, frozen with its powerful jaws agape. Hoisting yourself onto its tail, you clamber up its scaly back. You don't stop until you're level with its giant amber eyes. Hey, I've got some bad news. You feel the programmed rage of the zombie T-Rex straining through every digital muscle. This world we're all in? It's a video game. People were supposed to adventure through this place, but we got canceled. That means we'll never be finished. You'll never be finished. Beneath your reflection, the T-Rex's pupils constrict. There's a good chance no one in the real world will ever see us again. Not to, pile it on. You won't be abandoned, though. I'll keep visiting you. Me and some other cool people in the project folders. We'll make this place better for each other. I promise. The dinosaur seems to be shaking with a new energy, and its jaws seem to be creeping closer with each movement. You know what? Bleep it. I've died before. Embrace the T-Rex. You wrap your arms around the T-Rex's massive neck and hold tight. Slowly it turns its jaws towards your head, and a single tear swells in the corner of its eye. Yeah, buddy, let it out. The tear splashes onto the ground. Then it's joined by more, some of which are quite human-sized. That's fair. That's very fair. You can go back to any bar you previously reached with JJ, opening new paths, earning new traits, and unlocking more items as you go. Kinda like Dead Rising 2, whose structure inspired a lot of things in the game you've just played. I should introduce myself. Oh, hello! It's the developer. Oh gosh. How do you, it's been so long, I don't remember how to say his name. Which is now very embarrassing. Cool. The most real part of building this project is you kind of just played through its development history. CRDM3 went through multiple creative and technical reboots before reaching the form you're playing today. It was canceled twice due to lack of funding. Strange Scaffold nearly closed. At our darkest point, some publishers turned down the game without even seeing a pitch document, just because they learned we were using Match 3 mechanics. So, when I sat down to watch an Outer Wilds concert during the Game Developers Conference in 2024, I was in a weird place. Talented friends were getting laid off by the day. Projects that might have been your next favorite game were getting canceled regularly, if they were funded at all. And worst of all, this was all treated as normal. Games and people alike getting buried alive and told not to scream when it's happening. Then I realized something. I realized that if CRDM3 ever had a chance to see the light of day, it had an opportunity. It could, distressingly, beg for its own life. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 could shift to not just being a goofy fusion of Resident Evil and Puzzle Quest, but tell the story of its own troubled past. And maybe, in the process, honor the legacy of so many games like it, who were never given a proper chance to prove they could create an experience players may fall in love with. Against all odds, we gotta make that game. Our amazing partners over at Frosty Pop stepped in to fund CRDM3 and let it reach the light of day. Happy to be here. Cool. We found new collaborators from programmers to writers and beyond. Oh no, sorry, I read that in advance. They call me the Dino Bleeper, and they're half right. Which half? You decide. Thanks for playing. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Hope you enjoyed the ride. I did very much so. A whole lot of humans came together to make this for you. Thank you for spending time with our game. And everyone on the team got to come up with ways to incorporate these under-discussed collective experiences into your journey as a player. Cut content, cancel projects, and titles that get compromised in ways players never even find out. CRDM3 is a window into that secret history of games. And now that you know, you're a part of it. Thank you for playing Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3, for believing in a game with this title. And the next time you run into a weird corridor where it feels like something should happen, but nothing does, give yourself a round of applause. You have the cursed knowledge that at one point or another, something probably did. Welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Well, I'm so happy to be here. That was great. End of game reached. Wonderful. Cool. I liked that. That was very, very cool. All right. We are missing a single mutagen. A single one. And it's in chapter 4 somewhere. I guess it must be somewhere over here. Well, what I'm probably gonna do is I myself will probably go and explore the remaining little branching pathways, collect everything, all that stuff. But I don't think I will probably record that. I will leave the remaining content as a reason for you guys, anyone who happens to be watching, to go ahead and buy the game yourself and play it, because this was really fun. I always really enjoy strange scaffold games. There's actually a couple that I still need to go back and play, so might go back through those as well. I have a lot of them, but I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I had a lot of fun, even though I'm not great at match 3 games. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and yeah, if you did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like down below, and maybe leave a comment, and purchase the game, obviously, if you enjoyed it. Support the developers, and if you want to see whatever I do next, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that is it, so see ya!